What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Mirror's Edge Speedruns. We're doing Chapter 2, Jacknife. With 11-minute qualifying time. Woo!
Drake's got a location on Jacknife. He's on some rooftops of the old runner training ground near the storm drains. Route's crawling with blues, though. You can follow the canal to the
So I tried doing a little
Get going.
bit of the trash can hop to speed up this area and pulled it off once and then failed much later in the level and haven't been able to pull it off again, so I'll post the link to how to do that. It saves a bit of time at the beginning.
Chopper spotted you. Make a run for it.
You want to be on the left side here. Then you cross over to the right near the end to save yourself from getting shot in the back. Whatever you do, do not fall in the lower area. That was close.
Get out of those canals, Nate. Maintenance access point nearby. I'll find you a new route.
Oop, shot. Tried to do the slide, interact, move there. It obviously didn't work. Oh, that's the worst. Grabbing, sliding back, and falling.
They got you surrounded, Faith. Get yourself into the storm drains.
And coming up here, we're going to do a huge time save. Essentially, you stay on here, move to the right corner once it stops moving. If you get out there too early, you'll easily slide off the edge, but boom, you're on the lower platform. I think it doesn't detect the fall damage because the two floors coincide with each other at one point, and so it just says, hey, you're on the floor. Congratulations. Very, very big time save. And at full speed right there, you just loft off onto the ledge instead of grabbing the ladder, which is quite nice. And I'm pausing the game to try to speed up the loading, but didn't realize that the clock had already stopped, so it doesn't really matter that I'm doing this. I think in the Xbox version, the clock keeps running, so you can pause and it will close the one door completely, and you'll save yourself a few seconds. As you see, I'm out the door before the clock even starts, so not a problem on the PC.
Looks pretty high up. Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here. Hey, I'm getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
Just like in the chapter run, off the wall, skip a little bit.
Take those snipers out or keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Probably should have done a disarm instead of a punch takedown. It's a little bit quicker. And whoops. So you can get away with a few mistakes. They gotta be at times like this where the checkpoint is just seconds behind where you collapse.
Inside. Get out of there, Faith.
And it's gotta be on these longer levels. On the shorter levels, you really can't afford too much of a screw up. You want to wall run there and die. That death right there is actually a huge time sink. It's like, what, 10, 15 seconds of wasted time? Tack on another 10 or 15 seconds there. So clearly not a flawless run. Nowhere near approaching the fastest possible times. A little risky right there.
Jacknife ain't far.
A little bit of wall running to get higher up on the pipe. Climbing, pretty much the slowest thing you can do. Maybe climbing through vents actually matches that. Also, maybe alternate paths to take here would be my guess. I'm taking the primary path. Here, I think it's possible to swing off that bar, the top one, wall run, and get up onto these platforms from the other side, but didn't do it. Something to try on your own. The wall run off a pipe swing is a little challenging to pull off. Hopefully I'll be able to demo it in one of the later videos. There's a few areas I think where it can be used successfully. And here I'm taking a wide path to hopefully skip as much fighting as possible. Should not have jumped up on that supply crate. No need for that. Barely surviving.
Look, Jacknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
This right now is a terrible run to the first half of the Jacknife chase. I'm jumping late on some of my approaches. Longer animations for climbing up. On a lot of the fence climbs and ledge grabs, if you jump from the right distance, you see that the animation goes a lot quicker. Also with an adequate amount of speed. Oh, failed wall run jump. So it's possible to vault over this fence to the left of me right now, but obviously I didn't do that. That was a much better approach than in the story mission right there.
Faith, you're losing them.
And right here is a major skip that I just found out about, so it's not in this video, but I'll post the link to it. You can skip this entire area over here.
Can you find another way through
It's
to him?
super effective. On a failed jump. Not sure you had to roll there. Might be fine just landing. And I forgot to jump at the end of that, so if you jump you can actually skip having to vault. Save a little bit of time at the end.
I know what you're here for, Faithy.
Just tell me what Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
You heard wrong, then.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. Never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Ropeburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna say Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about
I'm Young
Jacknife?
Guru. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you
No matter what.
next time.